This is Venkatesh Sigmala, and I recently passed out my BTech under the JNT Anantapur University in the domain of Computer Science and Engineering. And I recently started my YouTube channel. Name was Venkatesh Sigmala, and as well as my Instagram ID. Yours truly 97. So please subscribe and share and like comment. So follow me on Instagram for the more updates. So in this section, I wanna discuss about introduction of Python. So this video mainly based on the introduction part of the Python. So concept of the this overall section is what is the Python? So why we call Python? What is the Python? What is the history of Python? So when it was developed, so history of the Python. So when it was developed, who is the initiator of this Python program? So application areas of Python. So daily life where we are using Python like that. So next one is why Python become more popular in present market compared to the other languages. Comparison of other languages with Python. So why we use Python? What is the purpose of Python we are using? So these five concepts I will tell you in this video, and next video will be IDL and Python, whatever. So let me complete these five topics. So what is the Python? Everybody knows Python is a programming language. Do you know what is a programming language? Programming language means it is a set of instructions to communicate the computer too easily. So that type of languages are called Python. Sorry, programming languages. So Python is an also a high level programming language. What is mean by high level? So I will give you an example. What is mean by high level? So I will open the notepad and show the example. So let me start a simple program on Python. So I is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and c is equal to 30. If a greater than or equal to b, else 30. Oh, sorry, 40. So let me print c. So what is the answer is output, means answer means output. Can you tell what is the output? So 40, right? Because a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, c is equal to 30. So a greater than or equal to b, then a is greater than b, else a is greater than b, no, condition is false, then else 40, then c is equal to 40. So output is 40. You don't have any programming language, it's easy to understand because you can see and tell the output. That much of easy it is. So this type of programming languages are called high level programming language. So this is an Python program. Yes, it is. This is a Python program. I will show the output on Python. Just copy it. So I will open the Python. So I will copy the text here. So this is the Python. So this is, don't bother about this. I will tell you in next classes what is PyCharm, what is idea. So let me run this code on PyCharm. So output is 40. So if you don't have any programming knowledge, so you have a kid, let me show this 3 lines of code, what is happening here. So he will tell the answer is 40. So that much of easy it is. So this type of programming languages are called high level programming languages. So it is a general purpose programming language. What is meant by general purpose? Python we can use daily life, like anywhere we can use. There is no restrictions. Like we have a small problem to solve it, then we used to use Python. Uh, like we have a big problem, like big projects like NASA, that type of projects. They are also using Python. So it is a general purpose. There is no restrictions for the Python. We can use anywhere, like any type of applications, like this, AI, machine learning, data science, where we want, then we will use happily we can use Python. So it is an object-oriented programming language. It is also an Python is also an object-oriented programming language. So let me object-oriented. Read that one. What is meant by object? Anything can really exist in the world called object, like pen, book, bench, whatever it is. Anything is really exist in the world, and it's called object. Like Python is an object-oriented. The programming based on the objects in structural format. We can use an objects in structural format, then it is called object oriented. So Python is an object oriented programming language. Then I hope you understanding this what is Python. So Python is a programming language. Everybody know Python is a high level programming language. Python is a general purpose programming language. Python is an object oriented programming language. So let me finish this definition. What is Python? Python is an general purpose high level programming language, and it is also an object oriented programming language. That is the meaning of Python. So sorry, definition of Python. So next one, when it was developed. So Python, when it was developed, who is the initiator of the Python program? Let me see this one by one. So before going to discuss about this concept, I will ask you one question. Which is the language is initially developed? Java or Python? So tell me, Java or Python? So everybody think like Java is an oldest language and Python is nowadays Python is an new language. So it is growing so much of popular language in present market. So it's absolutely wrong. So Python is on 1989. It was developed in 1989. Java is 1995. So Python is an earliest programming language compared to the Java. So which is the language initially developed? Yes, Python. So who is the initiator of the Python? Who is developed? This great man, Guido van Rossum. He is the initiator of the Python and founder of this Python. So he is an Britishan. He is from California. So he is also an working from Google. So why we call Python? Why? Why we call Python? Name as somebody Python like snake. Whatever it is. Why we call only Python? So it has a separate story. like C, Java, they have separate stories. Why we call Java, why we call C. So that thing is here is also happening. So Python, why we call Python? So Gudo Van Rossum was a fan of a British comedy series, Monty Python's Flying Circus. So he likes that name Pythons. So he decided to that language name is Python. So we are all using Python. So it is the story of this Python name. Why we call it Python? So this is the history of the Python. So when it was developed. So I hope you understanding this concept, and we can go for the next slide. So application areas of Python. Application areas of Python means where we are using Python nowadays. Where we are using Python. So Python was uh, very much powerful programming language in present market. So we are daily using calculators, like calculators. Every phone has separate calculators, like so many calculators are there. Their calculators are backgroundly coded by Python. And Gmail application, everybody knows Gmail application also backgroundly coded by Python. So Google has so much of features, like Google Maps, Google Assistants, like so many features are there. Some features are backgroundly coded by Python. So Dropbox also backgroundly coded by Python. And web applications, we can develop web applications. We can develop machine learning, like artificial intelligence, etc. So the not only this eight, we are using daily life, so many things. Python is an all-rounder. I will tell all-rounder. Python is an all-rounder. So these are the application areas of Python. So I hope you understanding this in this slide. So why Python become more popular in present market compared to other languages like Java, C. These languages are more competition. So C C versus Java versus Python. Who is the winner of this competition? I will show the and very simple program to to know this answer. So I will show this on notepad. So first I write the C program, like which program, a simple program like hello world. So what is the program for C? Hash include stdio.h dot h and void main and printer run. Hello world. Word. So hello world, and then close the bracket. After it closes bracket. So this is the C programming, right? C programming. This is the C programming for hello world. Next, we will write Java programming. Java programming. Java program. So, what is the Java program for Hello World? Simply write a class test. Okay. Open brackets. Public static void main. Static void main. String array args. Yeah, GF. And open brackets. What is the print statement for in Java program? System dot out dot println. Okay, print hello world. So we can close this two brackets. This is Java programming. So we will write on Python. So see this, how simple it is. This is the Python program. So this is the Python program. See how simple it is. Print hello world. See, this is the Python program to print hello world, and this is the program in Java to print hello world. So this is the C programming for print hello world. So which is the best one? You should tell which is the best one to program less amount of code and less time. So I will go for the Python because Python is, see how simple it is. So not only an hello world program, I will show the next video example between the Java, C, Python. What is the simplicity? What is the betterment of this two programming language uh, Python? So then, do you know answer of why we use Python? Why we use Python? Because Python is easiest language I ever seen, because I know C, Java, like C++. So I learned that languages because I know the Python, because I learned before 2 months I studied Python course. So I know the, I hope I choose Python is the best languages I ever seen, because that much of simplicity it is. So thank you for this watching this video, and I will show the next video what is the Python. Thanks for watching, and you are watching Venkatesh Sigmala YouTube channel. So please subscribe and do like, and please comment this video, and I will show the next video what is ideal and what is a PyCharm, and why we will use this PyCharm and ideal, and then how to download it to a PC. So that type of things I will tell you in next videos. So thanks for watching.